AJ, which team do you think has been the winner in free agency so far?
I mean, it's hard to argue against Seattle here with Grubauer and Schwartz. I've liked some of the deals that Carolina has done, other than that defenseman that they shouldn't have signed. I'll just leave it at that. But I do think they added a quality goaltender in Freddie Anderson, and I think did a really good job there. But overall, I just think Seattle has been the top class here.
All right, the winner in free agency, Paul. Do you like the Seattle Kraken, or do you think somebody else has done some really good stuff?
I think Seattle did well. I did think Carolina did well too, as AJ mentioned. They added the new goalie tandem and three defensemen. Look, D'Angelo, you didn't want to mention his name. This guy needs to rehab his image. He is a talented player and could find himself in a real good situation if he gets his head straight. So there could be some sneaky good value in terms of DFS and season long value if you take a flyer on him and he does act like a more mature version of the player that he was last couple of years. And then other teams that we've touched on, the New Jersey situation with Hamilton and Graves bolstering that defense. Bernier is an uptick in goal too, but I mentioned before, they only have 8 forwards signed. So there's room to make this even a better situation for Jersey in free agency with the second wave that's coming later this week. And finally, I got to mention the Boston Bruins. They not only did they re-sign Taylor Hall for a pretty friendly contract, they added Linus Ullmark, who is one of the better goalies that was available in free agency. Nick Foligno is going to add so much to this team. Typical Boston Bruins, rugged player, all heart and talented as well. And Eric Hall adds those same characteristics. So there's 4 teams in my mind that did very well in free agency this year.
Jeff, the Kraken, the clear favorites, but who else did you like?
Well, I mean, I definitely a shout out to the Devils. Like Paul said, I don't think they're done, but getting Dougie Hamilton for less than Seth Jones is getting paid, I think was just a huge win for them. I'm going to go with the Colorado Avalanche as my big winners, though. They did what they needed to do. Like I said, I love teams that know their weakness and go out and address it. I don't think they had the goaltending. I mean, I'm not as high on Grubauer as some other people. I think that adding Kemper is definitely a move that could get them over the hump. They also, they brought back in Landeskog. That was a big move. There was some rumblings that might not get done. So even just those 2 moves alone, love the setup here for Colorado going into next season.